Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Enigmatica 2 Expert. So we are back, I was actually going to release a video talking about this, but I was kind of keeping it under wraps. I know the admins on my channel knew kind of what I was thinking, and originally I was going to put out a video talking about, I'd like base, and there'll be a video that comes out and I'll talk briefly about it, but basically I was wanting to play, instead of doing all these biding my time type packs, interactions it was okay. There's parts of it that were fun. Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles I did have high hopes for, but it ended up kind of falling flat by about mid-game. Just a lot of these time filler packs. I decided to go back to a pack or go to a pack that I actually really enjoyed. Because fact is, the majority of the packs I'm just not that crazy about within modded anymore. There's a few really good ones. Enigmatica 2, hands down the best 1.12 pack I've played, ever. For 1.12, it's amazing. And I was actually debating really heavily between coming back to Enigmatica 2 Expert or going back and playing another playthrough of Divine Journey. Both packs, amazing stuff. But Enigmatica 2, since we had that world corruption issue, I decided, you know what? We're going to kickstart off kind of, I'll talk more about it in a video that'll be coming out later today, probably. Like I said, I was originally going to release it before this, but I decided to kind of keep it as a secret and be like, hey, guess what? Enigmatica 2 is back. So I'll talk more about the state of things on the channel, but kind of as not really a total rebranding, but I'm kind of changing some things up. And I decided we're going to start with Enigmatica 2 Expert and tackle this pack again, because there's actually just no packs, no other packs that I'm all that interested in playing, to be perfectly honest. They either, interactions had its fun parts, but it lacked any kind of really good magical integration. I know some people liked it. I hated it. The magic integration for that pack, which I'm sure I'll talk more about in the video later today. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time rambling. We're going to go ahead and start a world, and we're going to create a new world. We're actually going to be doing this in single player. That way I don't have to try to clean up lag sources and do all that stuff. And we're just going to have a really calm, relaxing single player experience. We're not going to rush progression. We're going to take our time. We might spend a long time on Enigmatica. That's fine. I'm going to have fun. We're going to build as we go. We're going to have some building episodes. We're going to be changing things up a lot with this series, which I'll talk more about that in the episode later today. Because I'm in no hurry, because the fact is, there's just not a ton of really good, I want to play this. Packs. We're just going to call this, Asgard LP. Let's see, game mode survival, world options. I'm going to keep it on biomes of plenty so we have the different biomes. I really love realistic world type, but then the biomes of plenty biomes don't spawn. I do quite enjoy the biomes of plenty stuff, so we're going to go with biomes of plenty. Everything else looks good. The seed, if you guys are curious about the seed, we're going to do to Asgard. That's going to be the seed. And we're going to say done. I can preview it. So, and I should do a generation, I guess. Let's go ahead and do, I'm going to do a 500 chunk radius so we can kind of see. And let's go ahead and start the generation. And this is going to start generating our world. Looks like we're probably going to be spawning in the middle of an ocean, which is awesome. Because, of course, there's sea serpents. Thanks to Ice and Fire, which actually, if I recall, there wasn't sea serpents when we played Enigmatica 2 when we first started. It was added later. This pack is still receiving regular updates, so that's awesome. As far as this series goes, I'm just going to talk for a second here, and then I'm going to let this world gen run. But it's like ocean everywhere. This is going to be tough, I have a feeling. But as far as episodes and stuff goes, AlphaCraft is going to remain the kind of flagship series for this channel, because I'm having a blast with the alphas. We're having a lot of fun. I'm doing a big build, and actually building is going to be the primary focus of this channel moving forward, and I'll talk more about that in the episode coming later today. But do I really want to generate a million chunks? I don't think so. Now, let's stop gen. I don't really want to generate all that. I just kind of wanted to see. So, we're going to be starting in the middle of an ocean. Okay. Let's go ahead and start up. We can always gen this later, so that's not a big deal. So, AlphaCraft's going to remain our, like, kind of flagship series. So, this series will get one, probably, I'm going to say probably 2 episodes a week, maybe 3, depending on what we're doing and stuff. And, like, right now with AlphaCraft, I'm, like, a week ahead on videos. So this first week, we'll see. Looks like, oh, we started on a little bitty island with a hamster with no wood. Awesome. That's great. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in. I'm just gonna start trying to swim. It's a slime island off in this direction, not an island. This could be really bad. Okay, there's a tree off in that direction. So I've got to get used to this because now I'm not used to the 1.12. You know, not being able to swim, which is gonna mess me up probably. But okay, so we're gonna head straight for this island. But this series is going to be a lot more calm and relaxed and less like, oh man, we need to go for the progression stuff. Of course, generally I do try to take my time. What's that? Oh, it's a squid. Okay, he's just close. Generally I do try to take my time to some degree, but my plan is we're not going to, if I'm working on a build project and I have to get a progression episode out, I'm not going to like push to get that progression episode out. What we're going to do is maybe take an episode and do some building. Because the problem I find, and this is something that has become super apparent after getting onto AlphaCraft, I love to build, but when I keep having to stop to do progression constantly and consistently, I lose a lot of steam on building. I gotta turn off auto jump. I can already feel the effects of this. Auto jump is off. Okay, and we're gonna set difficulty to hard and go ahead and lock that in. We're gonna be playing on hard mode. But yeah, so we're gonna be switching it up a bit, and we're still gonna do progression. Of course, that's gonna be a thing that we do, and we focus on that and yada yada. But it's gonna take a back seat to just enjoying the world as a whole, and not the forefront of our focus is progression. You know, because honestly, at the end of the day, I could care less about the progression. I just want to have fun in the world. And I've said this before. I don't care about 100%. I mean, we'll probably try for it because we'll be having a lot more fun going through it. And plus the only reason we ever stopped Enigmatica was because of world corruption. I loved this pack so much, and I'm actually super happy to be back on here. I'm going to steal some lilacs, so we do have it. I'm going to steal a couple of them, actually, because they stack, so there's no harm in doing that. Oh, we got a red orchid. What is that luck? What is that luck? Like, I only broke a couple things of grass, but it feels so slow swimming on here. After having been on 1.12 for so long. And let's go ahead and grab ourselves some gravel. And if I recall, we're going to have to start with kind of like Tinker's Construct tools, I think. If I recall. It's been a little while since I played Enigmatica. Whoa. It's definitely been a while since starting out in Enigmatica. And I'm going to grab some clay because, of course, that's another thing that we're going to need. And it might take us a little while to set up an actual base because we are literally in a ginormous ocean right now. I was half expecting a sea serpent to come up and to get me. So I'm actually super happy that it didn't, but I was honestly expecting that. Alright, let's open up our quest book. Getting started. Welcome task. Let's go ahead and detect and claim and get our armor and stuff that we need, that we get. There we go. And yeah, we got vein miner. Oh, we got to get one more piece of wood, and then we got to get one more piece of flint. Okay. Well, that's fine. And I don't know if we're going to go straight into getting tools, or if we're just going to set out and try to find a base this episode, or where we'd like to come up with a base. Now, I don't have starting into this, I actually don't have any plans as far as a base theme. We're just going to kind of wing it, see what happens, see what we come across, and make our decision based on that. I've gathered up all the clay. I'd really like to find maybe sheep here pretty quick so that we'll actually be able to sleep. Let's see. Or wait, no, it's Animania in this pack. It's a little bit different. That's fine. Okay, so they're going to give us 4 chests for getting that wood, and then they're scanning. Okay, that'll be a minute probably. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a crafting table, crafting station, and backpack. Let's do that. Wooden frame, tan leather around it. There we go. There's our small backpack. And I don't think I can make a wooden sword. Can I make honestly, I cannot recall. Can I make a wooden pick? I can. Vanilla tool. Okay. I was thinking I couldn't. I'm gonna have to go straight for the TC stuff, but I couldn't remember. Okay, so let's get ourselves another piece of flint then. There we go. Harvest level 0. And we get either netherrack pan, cactus sword blade, or steel knife blade. Let's take the attack of 6, attack of 3.4. Durability is 25. Let's take the steel knife blade for now. And then clay bucket is next up. Okay, do I want to... I don't know if I want to mess about here anymore or just try to get to the shore before we push on, because this is just one island is all that we're on right now. Oh, but there's an Astral Sorcery Temple. Okay. Yeah, let's set up here for just a second. Let's do that. And I can go ahead and get that unfired clay bucket. And that's going to complete a quest. And we get a loot chest. Awesome. And we got a sea lantern. Cool. 8 of them, actually. Okay. We will take that. And let's go ahead and get our flint tools. What do we need to make these? Flint pickaxe head. Oh, but I'm going to have to make... yeah, that's right. Man, it's been a while since I played this pack. And we're pretty much just jumping straight in. Because that's the most fun way to do it. But it has been a while, so bear with me here. There's our tool station. There's our stencil table. Our part builder. And I'm not going to make the other thing right now. I'm not going to. Okay, so the stencil table. Let's go ahead. Oh, I'm going to need some more patterns here. Okay, so I want to get, let's see, tool rod pattern. I want to get a binding pattern. I want to get a pickaxe pattern. I want to get a shovel. Do I want a shovel? Or maybe. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a shovel, and then let's get an axe. There we go. Hatchet. Okay. Part builder. Let's actually do the shovel first. And there's our flint shovel. Awesome. Okay, so night's going to be setting, but man, maybe I can come out here and just gather up some more flint real quick. Maybe we'll be okay. Because I'd like to get the flint to make the pick, and also maybe an axe. Yeah, we do level up. I couldn't remember if this has level up or not. It's been forever, it feels like. It actually hasn't been that long, I guess, but... And can we make... yeah, we can make flint as well. But I've got 4. We should be alright to make something. Let's go ahead and get a pickaxe, and then an axe. And tool station... Can I not make a knife, though? I got the steel knife blade. But maybe I can't yet. We have company. I'm going to have to beat him back with the shovel. Oh no. I should probably make a boat and just set sail. Ah! This shovel actually does pretty good. Not gonna lie. Okay, so back over to here. Oh, it's a creeper, man. Nope. Ah! We're now comfortable with the flint. Man, there's another creeper. Okay, you stay over there. He's still sitting there. We have to whisper. We have to whisper right now. I've got that. Let me go ahead and get that. That. And then the tool station. Okay, there's our flint pick. And 1 second. Let me try and get an axe real quick as well. Because I think... Oh, whoops, I didn't... Whatever. Okay. Let's get our axe. That. Okay. Now, we should be good to go. Let me grab all this stuff, and we're going to go down inside of the astral. I can't break that, though. Well, I can still break it. It's just not going to give me the block. That's fine. Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking, though. This isn't one of the ones that are... Okay. I'm derping. But there is going to be chests underneath one of these. Oh, there's a creeper. There's a creeper. Oh, okay. Well, anyways. This is, welcome back to Asgard. I'm new to Minecraft. What's up? Okay, I'm assuming it's probably this one then. Man, there's so many creepers here. Okay. Yeah, I got diamonds. I got diamonds in there. That's awesome. Let's teach this guy a lesson. There we go. Haha. Okay, I'm going to make a boat. And I'm going to... Oh, no. Hey! We got the diamonds. No, stop it. I don't even have any food. No, there's 2 scale. Okay, I'm out of here. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. There's creepers and spiders and everything. Everything nasty is here. Okay. Well, I've got rotten flesh. I can eat that, I suppose. I'm going to try to get to this little island that's over here. Alright, well, I got the most important thing, which is the diamonds. Let me make a boat now. And we need to hit the water. And actually, this area over here looks like mainland. Oh, yeah. If anything, it's just a big island. But that's fine, too. Some kind of a mob there in Twilight Forest armor. Okay. Is that a desert? Is that seriously a desert? Deserts are really bad because of all the death worms. No, actually I think it's just a really big beach is what it seems like. Okay, so right in here, we're not going to set up here, but we're going to... I see like a little cave over here, which seems cool. What do you know? It's creepers. So many creepers today. Okay, let's not set up there. The moon is starting to go down, so the sun's going to be coming up. I might go back to the astral place a little bit later on. Not right this second, but a little bit later on I will. But let's try to find ourselves a place to set up and build. I don't think I'm going to plan on a base location right this second, because there's so much ocean around here. So what we're going to do is just kind of find a place to call home temporarily, like right here. Looks perfect. Of course, the sun's starting to come up now, but we survived the night. Let's set up in here, and I can make a furnace. No, actually, I think furnace, if I recall, takes a little bit more. Okay, now, can I mine coal at the moment? I can. Okay, great. I just want to make some torches to help us get started. And then iron. Okay, I'm going to have to level up to get iron. That's fine. Or get a better tool, I mean. Okay, but we have torches. Awesome. Okay, so temporary base here. Hole in the ground. Like a boss. And give me just a second to dig out some of the space here. And get our stuff set up in our chests and everything kind of sorted out. Oh, we can mine copper at the moment, so we will go ahead and mine that. And I think that's the next tier that we're supposed to be making, right? Is, oh, we have to make the smeltery and all that. Okay, that's fine. So much gravel in the ceiling. Trying to open this room up, and it's just like so much gravel. But we're going to need gravel anyways to make the smeltery, so this is kind of a blessing in disguise, so I'm not going to complain. Because we should be good on clay, we should be good on gravel, and all I have to do is just go farm up some sand. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and, well, I don't have any wood at the moment. Okay, well, so scratch that. I'm going to have to go out and get wood here in just a moment. Let's head out and get some wood real quick, so we can kind of get a proper space started. And I have to go farm up sand here soon. Here very, very soon. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and get a door. So we can stick a door on this. And there we go. And then we're going to need food soon too. Okay. Well, I may have to wait on the smeltery for just a minute. But another thing I want to go ahead and do is get some more blank patterns, and let's make a pattern chest. Let's actually make 2 pattern chests, because we're going to need one whenever we get up to the smeltery. So we'll put one in there, then I can stow these away. And then let's go ahead and get ourselves a sword blade pattern and a handguard pattern. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a flint sword blade. And then we'll go ahead and get handguard and the tool rod as well, and get ourselves a longsword. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and repair our shovel. Okay, so now we're at least kind of oh, I need stone over that. And then let's go ahead and make ourselves a waypoint, and we're going to call it Temp Home. There we go. And let's see, I should head inland. I need to go out to the sea to get sand, but I'm going to head inland because we're going to need food here very, very soon. Oh, and there's some berry bushes here, so that should work. Of course, we are going to have to take into account nutrition. That's fine. And of course, food, we have, we get benefits from eating a variety of food types and all that good stuff in this pack. In addition to having the nutrition, but we get buffs from eating different types of stuff. And Pam's Harvest Craft, we're going to go really crazy with farms like we did last time. Maybe even more so. Go really, really crazy with it. Go ahead and grab that. Oh, do I want to grab all the mystical flowers? Yeah, might as well. Oh, but I tell you what, there's a lot of really nice ore around here. I'm going to grab all this copper that I spot. And I need to look and see what it takes to make a furnace, because we're going to have to smelt that clay bucket, and I can't recall what we're going to need for that. I think it's compressed stone, actually, for some reason. I'm thinking... yeah, it's compressed cobble, coal, and stone gears. All of which is pretty easy to make, but... Yay, we're comfortable with the flint pickaxe. Oh, and as far as episode length goes, we're just going to kind of roll with it. whatever it ends up being. Well, probably no more than like 40 minutes, I should hope. You guys know how I do, though. It's probably 40-45 minutes probably be the maximum length. And then probably 30 to 45 minutes. I'm going to guesstimate. This area seems like proper mainland, actually. There's a plains area out here. I might be able to find a decent amount of food out there. I mean, I've got a few apples, but I don't really have much in the way of anything else. We got some rustic wild berries, which wouldn't be a bad idea to take these home with us. And roses. I'll take some of these. And I think we're gonna do some bees in this series as well, because I enjoy bees. And last time we didn't really do much with bees because they weren't needed for progression. But guess what? It's not a big concern for us this time around. So I'm gonna leave those gardens there. Well, no, because I'll end up forgetting about them. Let's go ahead and grab that, and this Pam's Harvestcraft beehive. We'll take that as well. And then let's head out towards... Oh, there's a rustic beehive up there. See if I can easily get to this. Oh, hey. And I see aquamarine, which I doubt we're going to be able to mine. No, it's going to take copper. Let's go ahead and start getting some sand, because we're going to need this for the blast furnace. But I've got some really big plans for this series, and kind of a change from how we've done all the modded stuff in the past. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. And I think it's going to be a fun series. And we're just going to approach everything a little bit differently than normal, and just... It's going to be more about just having fun in the pack and not playing that specific pack necessarily, if that makes sense. I think it's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice change of pace for me, at least. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Okay, I've got 53 sand. I'm going to call that good for right now, because night's starting to set. We've got a zombie rocking some monster armor. Oh, man. If I could kill this guy, and if he dropped some of this stuff, that would be alright. He's taking some work, though. Nah, I didn't drop anything, but that's fine. Well, let's head on back. Oh, there's one in quantum armor. A lot of berries and apples in this area, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm going to go ahead and get these planted for now. This awesome little base. Okay, so the furnace. Oh, I didn't grab wood while I was out, though. So this night's not going to do us a whole lot of good unless we go back out and get some wood. So let's do that. Oh, and we've got, I forget, we've got vein miner. I've got to look and see. It's not grave. I think the flint stuff works with it, but I could be wrong. But I'm going to have to look and see. There's a spider. Oh, and a baby zombie, I hear. Skeletons. Okay, I'm done. I got wood. I'm headed back. Okay, so I want to get our furnace first and foremost. So there's that. Then we're going to need... I'm going to need a bit more cobblestone. Okay, so our 2 stone gears. And then all we have to do is get our furnace. Yay! Okay, so we got that. And then... I can't remember. Can we make mini coal in there? We can. Awesome. Okay, I don't want this book, though. Okay, let's get our bucket smelted up. That way we can get lava, I guess, technically. Okay, so our grout. And then I think probably next episode we'll probably set out and see if we can find... maybe start looking for a place to live, perhaps. Alright, let me dump off, because I'd like to get a place found that kind of is awesome. But I also don't want to be struggling to find that, because we got to deal with sea serpents, so it's not as easy as the last time we played Enigmatica, because there's sea serpents right out the gate. And so I don't want to mess with those. So we're probably going to be traveling on foot, and we've already found some nice stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I'm thinking go ahead and make like 60, so 120 grout. That should be good. Go ahead and get that smelting up. Awesome. And then it seems like there's no mobs here. So I'm going to go ahead and mine up all this coal real quick. Alright, so in the quest book, I cannot recall. Our first gate is coke bricks. Okay, well we're going to be pushing through this stuff initially. Kind of starting out. Okay, our first bits of seared bricks are done, so let's go ahead and grab these and let's start making some of the parts that we need. So, smeltery controller. I know we're going to need a drain. We're going to need a faucet. Oh, you know what? I need some glass, but I'll get that in a second. There's our table. And we need a couple seared bricks. Okay, I don't have any more sand lying around. Well, it's daytime now, so let's go out. Let's get ourselves some sand. This is kind of similar to the way we started last time, but such is this pack. You kind of, when you first start out, you're like, okay, I need a smeltery. And I don't know if we'll have time. I'm gonna look at the footage time here in just a second. We might have time to go do a little bit of exploration looking for a base. Once again, I don't really have any preference. We'll just see kind of what's out there and decide from there. And there we go. And that should complete our quest. And we get a loot chest. And we got a sausage and bread. Awesome. And harvest level 1, because we already got copper, we get either 8 coal, 32 grout, or 16 glass. Let's take the... I'm going to take the glass, actually. And then harvest level 2 is search score. Okay. So, let's go ahead and set up our smeltery then. And actually, is this... no, that's aluminum that's out here. Okay. Well, we're just going to do a simple smeltery design. So, controller. It's going to sit right here in front of the door. I don't care. And then we're going to have that. We're going to have the drain. Casting table. The faucet. The tank. And then I've got to try to find some lava. Because I don't have any lava at the moment. I should probably maybe make another clay bucket. Okay. Well, now we have to set out to find some lava. And I see a lava pool actually on the map over here, so I'm going to head over there. That should be good. And I've got to check. Ice and Fire was supposed to have added, or supposed to be adding, I'm not sure if it's added yet, but they're supposed to be adding a faction. And I don't think it's added on here yet. I didn't notice it. I popped into my into a test world just to see what all changes and stuff. Oh, there's some rubber. But it's all kind of burnt down at the moment. But if it's added, like, and it's just not updated in this pack, we might actually end up updating Ice and Fire so that we have that with the new faction. But like I said, I'm not sure if that new faction is added yet or not. It's supposed to be like an undead faction. Hey, there's Mystical White here. Hey, there's Certus Quartz. Awesome. We'll be back. We'll be back for that. I mean, realistically, I guess I could set up here. I don't know. Because we could kind of do a base along these, like, kind of like a river type base, which would be kind of cool, I guess. But I don't know. We'll give it some thought and see. And I don't know if we'll go out exploring this. It'll probably be next episode before we go out exploring. So, let's go ahead and break these buckets. That should be plenty of lava, though, to get us started, and we can get to iron and maybe make an iron bucket. I can't remember if they're changed in this pack or not, but we'll find out. And we'll get the copper going. Alright, let's see. What does it take to make a bucket? Iron plates. Or we can make the bucket cast. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Let's see. I've got enough to make another 4 seared bricks. So we'll go ahead and bump that up so we can actually store 2 bits of copper in there. Let's see. I tell you what, I'm going to have to make a cast. So let me get I guess I'm just going to go straight for a pickaxe cast. So let me do that real quick. Oops, wrong one. Go ahead and throw that into there. And that way we can start making aluminum brass, because there's aluminum right here. I mean, we could do it as soon as we get... That's going to be... Okay, that'd be fine. That will be fine. I just need one of these, basically. Okay, so our clay is done. Let's go ahead and make our clay cast, which of course is like a one-time use cast. And then let's get that. Wonderful. There's our copper pickaxe head. And I can't remember, do I have to fully repair this? Nope. Even though it would actually be better if I did, though. Okay, so let's do that, that, and there we go, copper pickaxe. Getting an upgrade. And now I can mine aluminum. And I can toss a bit of that in there. Get that smelted up. And now we have aluminum brass. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so now what I can do is... let's see. What cast do we want to go with first? And I guess I should go ahead and put this out here, because this is where our casts are going to go. I guess the first cast I should go ahead and make is a pickaxe head, like a proper pickaxe head. So let me do that. One that's not going to break after one use. And, alright. Go ahead and pour that out. And there we go. And then I've got enough aluminum brass for like one more. Let's go over here and mine this Certus quartz real quick. Oh, that's charged. All of that's charged. Hey, there's aluminum though. Quite a bit of aluminum actually. Haha, I'll take it. Oh, and there's more down there, but it's like a pit of creepers. Wow, it's like all creepers. Hey, we got some free iron, though. Alright, we got 10 aluminum ore, which should be good for a bit. Let's get back to the base. All of this is charged Certus, so not quite what I'm looking for at the moment. We do have a zombie and some Mighty Britannia armor, though. Okay, now I need to find Certus quartz. So I'm just going to start mining down. See if we can find some Certus quartz, then we can get iron. Then it's probably going to be wrapping up point for this episode, I think. And then next episode, we're going to try to just do a little bit of exploration, see what we can come across. And well, we got appetite. We are now accustomed to the weight of the copper pick. Oops. But I'm down to Y12. Still haven't seen any Certus. I did see some osmium, but and there's some gold. Can't mine that quite yet, but I'd also like to find some lapis so we can start getting fortune on our pick. I don't think we can mine lapis. If I recall, I think lapis is like a stage 3 or 4 or something like that. But we've came all the way down here. I'm going to head back up, and I'm going to, if the sun's up, I'm going to head back to that Certus. Well, actually, even if the sun's not up, I'm going to head back to that Certus cave and see if we can maybe just cave for our Certus that we need. Yeah, next episode I'd really like to find a place for sure where we're going to settle down at and start farms, because food is going to be a thing really, really quick. Not to mention my nutrition. I'm doing good on fruit, but everything else is starting to slip down, and that's not good. So, and let's see if we can find something of note. We're comfortable with the flint longsword. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh gosh. Get out of this cave. Get out. Okay, so caving may not be the best idea here. Not for sure, but it's really not, it's not going so well for me right now. There's a dungeon. Probably shouldn't be doing this with like low health. Like really low health. Okay. What have we got here? Come on. Come here, you mana wave monster, you. Alright. Oh, man. That was a quick spawn there. Okay. What do we got? We got an air charm. Walk on air. Cyan rune, mana steel, copper ingots. Rotten flesh, I'll take it. Nether wart, beetroot seeds, an iron bucket. What? Okay. Yeah, I like this. Oh. I don't want that turned on right now. Okay, so I need to go out and find Certus. I don't know if I just want to do some mining. Maybe I'll just do some mining. That would probably be best, I think. So I'm going to go down to about Y40-ish and just start mining probably right down here, I think. Oh, there's a cave. Certus. And a creeper. What do you know? Okay. Alright, so I really just want the Certus is all I really want right this second. So there we go. Harvest level 2 completed. Awesome. Awesome stuff. There's a lot of good stuff down in that cave though. We'll check that out more later, but right now I just want this. We're just kind of gunning through these mining levels to start with because otherwise we can't really do a lot of stuff. Tool station or part builder. There's our Certus quartz pickaxe head. And we'll go ahead and apply that. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and repair it up to full. And we got the Isn't It iron pick. And then let's get ourselves that iron ore. And harvest level 3 completed. Awesome. Go ahead and toss that in so we can upgrade the pick. And we get either, for the Certus quartz, we get either a bow, a copper hammer with unbreaking 1, or 32 torches. I'm going to take 32 torches. And the harvest level 3, we get a lava clay bucket. Well, joke's on you because I've already got an iron bucket. So, how about you? There we go. I'll just dump that into there. And I'm actually probably going to go ahead and melt up some more iron. There's a lot of iron around here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all my tools to iron. The shovel, the axe, the pick, and the sword. And iron's kind of a good spot to get to, I think, because iron tends to be very plentiful. It's easy to repair our tools. And they're actually not a bad mining level either. So there we go. There's our iron pick. And the next level we need to get to is lead. We have to get either lead or silver. One or the other. Okay, well, I'm going to keep that iron smelting up. And I am going to... Let's see, our sword blade, our shovel, our axe. Let's go ahead and get these. And I need to pour cast for these. Which I should have. I've got a little bit of aluminum brass. I need to make some more of that, though. And I'm probably going to make copper parts for these because I like the XP boost that you get with copper. So I wouldn't mind getting some copper bits. But I'm going to make... Between episodes, that's one thing I'm going to do between episodes is go ahead and make casts for everything. Because I tend to find that you're better off just going for lots and lots of casts and having everything available, both in the wooden form and in the metal form. So you don't ever have to worry about what you can and can't craft because you're pretty much set to do most anything at that point. So there we go. And now we can just go ahead and upgrade to full iron tools. Let me go ahead and repair this to full. Go. And there we go. Okay, so now we got full iron tools. Awesome. So I am going to actually end out this episode here because I know it's about wrapping up point for us. Next episode, whenever we come back, we are going to Between episodes, I am going to go ahead and make all the different stencils, so that we'll have that available. And then I'll probably go ahead and make most of the metal casts for us, so that we'll have those available as well. And then next episode, we'll continue kind of getting through this, and I want to do a bit of exploration and try to find a place that we can actually call home. I will say that we'll be doing a lot of this starting out until we hit like Manulin, the harvest level 8, because once you get up to that, it's a while before you get into Osgo Glass for harvest level 9. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, to stay updated with when new videos come out. I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.